So, federal charges have been brought against Hunter Biden for gun possession, illegal gun possession.
I have some breaking news now. We have just learned, and we just got the paperwork, that Hunter Biden, the president's son, has been indicted for lying when buying a gun. I want to bring in NBC's Garrett Hake. Garrett, what can you tell us?
Well, Chris, this indictment just unsealed in Delaware charges Hunter Biden with 3 counts, all related to that gun purchase. It describes 2 counts of knowingly making a false or fictitious statement when purchasing a gun, basically accusing him of lying about being addicted to drugs at the time he was purchasing this weapon, a pistol, in October of 2018. And the 3rd count is that he did knowingly possess that same firearm while being addicted to a controlled substance. So
there is a caveat, at least in the way we see it. We don't believe that this is just your regular arraignment, indictment, charge. We believe this is a movie. What do I mean by a movie? It's all smoke and mirrors. They have zero intentions of actually going through with this. Now, here's the other side. If he does get indicted, and which he has been, and he does get convicted, which he might, this leaves it completely open for Biden to do whatever he wants and completely remove all of Hunter's ill doings by pardoning him. It'd be that simple. He has the power to do it, and no doubt he will. Now, once he's done that, they can no longer go after him. Now, here's the other side that I've been seeing pop up. People have been now calling out people on the right, conservatives. Why don't you speak for his gun rights? I thought you guys were 2A. What about the Second Amendment? We have never advocated for certain kinds of people owning guns. There's a legal right and there's an illegal way to do it. It really is that simple. Now, if you want to tell me change the laws for felons to own guns, tell your Democrat buddies to do that. They're more concerned about making sure there are more limitations put on legal gun owners than they are of illegal gun owners. That has always been their case. Just look at inner cities. The biggest problem here is that the narrative running is that, oh, at least we call out our own, but they're not. Because if they were, they would be looking at what Hunter Biden really has done. And they have not done that. In fact, they call what he actually has done not happening at all. It's all a lie. Hunter's not a trafficking guy. He doesn't traffic prostitutes across state lines, even though he does. He's been on record as a drug-addicted fiend, and he's on camera as being a sex-addicted fiend, and breaking multiple laws to do so. His father, same thing. No big hubbub about that. This is not what we think it is. This is not the left calling out the left. This is the left trying a new strategy to get rid of a problem, a looming problem. Okay, so the plea deal fell through. Now that the plea deal fell through, we're going to give in to one other thing, get him pardoned. Now they can't come after him anymore. It's expunged. It's done. Hunter can begin his whole life doing what he had always done under the protection of his father. This is nothing more than a cover-up. That's all this is, a simple, plain cover-up. And we, the American people, continue to get distracted by it. The same way we got distracted by the mugshot. They do this in order to keep us entertained. Movies, smoke and mirrors, lies. And the more they can distract you from what's coming out your pocket, what's being affected, your food, your income, your gas, your power, they got you. Our job is to brush away the curtain and see the little disgusting thing in that corner trying to control everything and get rid of it. We cannot be distracted anymore. Time is very, very limited. We cannot afford this, people. If you are a thinking human being, look and see whether or not this thing with Hunter Biden means what they say it's going to mean. Because I guarantee this, they're going to flip this around to try and show the so-called hypocrisy of the right and the protection of gun laws and people who own guns. And they're going to do something to create more chaos in the streets. Don't be surprised if they overturn a whole bunch of their own rules to create for what they want in society. Chaos. It feels like I'm in a Batman movie and this is the Joker in charge. But you never really know, do you? After all, they do kind of laugh at us like he does.